Hi Virgos, welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So today we're going to do a weekly read for October 22nd through the 28th and see what's coming towards us here. And this week is a huge week astrologically speaking. So to get us started, let's go ahead and clear the energy. So take a deep breath in with me. Spirit, help guide us in love and light through this next week so that we can use our best discernment to live our best lives. Okay. So to get us started, let's start with the tarot and then we'll move over to the oracle. But just to kind of start out, so this week here, just kind of starting out on the 22nd, like I was saying, it's a huge week astrologically speaking. And so in the beginning of the week with Mercury and Scorpio, you've also got a trine with Saturn and Pisces. And basically what that's telling you is that it's a great day to make decisions. So starting out the week, basically you've got a heightened intuition, a shrewd sense with being able to make choices on important issues. And so don't second guess yourself. Start the week off strong. And let's just pull some tarot here, see how we're going to begin this week here for Virgos. Ooh, that just wanted to jump right out there. So we're starting right away with the Ace of Swords, which is fantastic. Basically, there's a new challenge, new conquest, victory is in play. But more importantly, you are showing your courage, you're showing your potential, as well as your intellect and your leaderships. And so it's starting out with a bang, you know, just like astrologically kind of speaking. You are right on par and in line with the universe here, and prosperity and success is headed your way, which is great. Now, kind of moving towards the 23rd, you know, we are entering Scorpio season. And so the sun is entering Scorpio on the 23rd, and that's kind of a spooky season, but it's an intense one. Scorpio season really signifies a lot of intensity within the internal and really bringing to light what was kind of unseen. And so you'll see a lot of deep inner work, but also a lot of clarity within that as well. One thing I was just going to say here too, just kind of looking at it, is it does also kind of bring in the, our shadow side. And so it can enlighten you to a lot of transformation. There's also a lot of significance within that where Scorpio takes us by the hand and offers us growth, gives us an opportunity to witness, and then also to transform and to rebirth. And so it's really a great beginning of the week here. Spirit, help us towards the middle of the week as we move towards the 24th and 25th here. Going to pop out. Ooh, a lot was going there. Spirit gives us a couple more clarity cards here. Looks like Spirit is seeing just these two, and that is okay. I know how to listen, and Temperance there as well for the bottom of the deck. So as we're moving towards the middle of the week, you know, you've got the sun in Scorpio, you also have a trine with Saturn and Pisces, and so there is an increase in productivity, but towards the 28th, we've got a lot going on, and so you've got Mars moving into Scorpio, there's an opposition with Jupiter and Taurus, and then also too, you have an amazing full moon lunar eclipse, which is also in Taurus during Scorpio season. And that totally plays into these cards here. And so what I'm seeing, you know, the Emperor really represents, in a lot of ways, a lot of Taurian energy. It basically signifies authority, leadership, conventional beliefs. for the internal side, there's self-discipline and reason. There's also ambition, and also too fast movement, like we were saying here with the 23rd, where the sun is entering Scorpio. You're on a conquest. There's victory here. There's external strength, and more importantly, you're ready to put things into action with momentum. The Temperance at the bottom of the deck, for me, really looks at, it has a lot of balance associated with it. A lot of healing, creativity, art, but a lot of harmony. It can also signify a reconciliation. The main thing that I see, though, with the rebirth is it can kind of, and also too with Scorpio season, it brings you back to, your inner child wounds, possibly even the past connections that you have, especially with family. And it can cause a little bit of disruption there. And so Temperance also urges us to kind of look at those reconciliations and make sure that we're understanding what we're getting ourselves into. One, there's a reason why we always walk away. The Seven of Swords kind of tells me that with this week, there can be a lot of triggering in this thought here of looking back at the past, at some past betrayals, past deceptions, old wounds, basically. And so it can also trigger some with disappointment, with the Eight of Cups. It can also, trigger some, abandonment wounds. I can see, kind of just seeing a lot of that, which has possibly led to some detachment and soul searching throughout this time. And with that lunar eclipse coming in Taurus season, I feel like there was a past situation here that really you're maybe kind of resurface in a lot of ways, especially with this Emperor kind of poking out. And a lot of this is telling me, like, really Spirit is urging you'll be tempted by the conventional path, basically, or by what you've known in the past as the way. And what Spirit is saying is no. Especially with Scorpio season, this is the opportunity for new growth, rebirth, and new opportunities. And so what I'm seeing here for you is that you're also recognizing that. You're standing in your power with the King of Wands. You've got the wisdom, you're charismatic, you're also good with communication, and more importantly, Spirit is urging you to, kind of embrace the extrovert in you. And I know we're all hermits with being the Virgo, but really to get outside of your comfort zone, to get outside of, old habits, old ways of the past, and really embark on new. And the Fool only reinforces that with this new start, which is fantastic. There's a lot of hope, a lot of spirit involved with this. And what's nice is your bucket is full. And I mean, goodness gracious, right after that with the Wheel of Fortune, karma is on your side. This is a turning point for you this week, especially with that lunar eclipse. And I really feel like good fortune and cycles are coming ahead for you. Now, on the bottom of the deck here, for some reason, I just turned it over here, and so I'm just kind of looking at that card. But we've got the Page of Cups, and so I think there's also some innocence involved with this new beginning. But really, what it's leading to is compatibility, really following your dreams, possibly meeting somebody, but I do look at this towards new friendships, possibly new romance, but either way, a mutual attraction where you're kind of finally finding where you're wanting to go, finding your path, your tribe. So this is beautiful. Now, Spirit, just give us a few more cards here, moving towards that lunar eclipse here. What's the best thing that Virgo really needs to focus on at this time to really make sure that we're closing those old chapters, letting go of those past hurts? What's Spirit's best advice here for this next week coming ahead? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we've got the Six of Swords, which basically is a figurative journey, a transition, and exit. So really, Spirit is urging you that this is the time, now is the time for transformation, for healing, to move from the difficult to the calmer. and more importantly, to let go of that past sorrow and move away from it. And with the Nine of Cups, really honestly, this is beautiful. It shows that your chakras you've been doing a lot of work with healing. And your chakras are really open, especially in the heart chakra realm. You're romantic, you're lofty, you've got charm behind you, and great people skills. And you've got your sensitivity and your compassion and your intuition on there. So I would focus, and Spirit's recommending, focus on your emotion, remain open-hearted, but let go of those past hurts, close those chapters, and truly move towards, the best self and the best life that you want to be and want to live. And so this is really beautiful. I love this encouragement. This is, I know especially with this weekend's read, I was kind of like, oh boy. But this is a beautiful thing. Shows me that you're triumphing over whatever kind of popped up from the past, whatever's going on. And really, Spirit is urging you to get out there, start networking. There's lively activities that are waiting for you. Ooh, that's a lot, but definitely another sign here with, communicate, get out there. Possibly with what you're wanting to do, like go for a traveler's retreat. Find that place where there is good hospitality. Treat yourself even on that. And two, even find that place where you can wash away the past with that lake, which is beautiful. The other thing that I'm seeing here too, which is quite wonderful, is the way I would put it is keep your eye on the prize. What you've been working for is there, and your symphony is almost ready to be sung, which is just beautiful. And ending with the wind here, I feel like speedy times are ahead with that. And what I love about this one is it really kind of embraces the dance of it, the flow of creation and really truly following your dreams and following your path. So Virgo, I feel like this is a beautiful new beginning. Definitely a wonderful week of transformation going ahead here this next week. If you liked the video, if it resonates, please like, subscribe, and share. And for those that have already, thank you so much, especially with being a new channel. I really appreciate your support. Thanks again. Love and light, Virgos.